Hello, beautiful people. What's up? How is it? And my name is Anton Valera. This is the Verandah Conversations. Man, I've been missing in action, and I've just been going through a rough time, as I guess everybody. But yeah, I've been going through some stuff, and I just need to take time off. I'm still going through it. It's a legal matter, so I can't discuss it. But yeah, it's how would I describe it now? Yeah, I won't say much. I think in due time, all things will reveal, but it includes family, it includes, where I live, stuff like that. So it's a very challenging time, but I'm still giving God thanks. I'm still giving God thanks for grace and mercy, and that I am alive and well, and I'm still pushing on. And that's what I would encourage people today. Keep pushing on, no matter what you're going through. I know it's easy to say keep pushing on because people always say that keep pushing on, or you tell somebody what's happening with you, and then they read some scriptures, and then we all think it's kumbaya. But that's what I have to encourage people to keep pushing on. We are all going through our different struggles, and yeah, I've been missing in action, and I haven't really told anybody that I was having the Verandah Conversations today. But I did a promo video for a show that I will be doing. And I just decided since I'm already prepped up, why not do a video? I've been out for like 2 months. People keep messaging me like, whoa, we love your show. Why you don't come on and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, why not? And you can't stop living or you can't stop do what you're doing because you're going through stuff. Sometimes you need to take a step back, which is what I did, and take some time off and to recuperate and just do what you gotta do. And that's what up. As I say, I can't really discuss it because it's legal, but I'll just ask people just pray for my family and yeah, I really can't say much. But it's a very heartbreaking situation, and I know people will see me, for example, online, and they see like recently I got a grant and people are excited and stuff like that, and they see stuff like that and they'll be like, oh, all is well for her. But that's it, all is not well. You're still pushing on, and God would bless you in your time of struggles. So that's what's going on. So I know people see all those good things and think, man, everything's 100. Kobe, big up yourself. What's going on, Antonio? You okay? Man, I'm pushing on. Just say that there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. Kobe, big up yourself. You're always supporting. Um, so that's what I would say. You keep putting your best foot forward, no matter what, hold your back. And this is life. And you're gonna meet upon obstacles that you have really no control over. Like there are some things in life that you make a mistake and then you earn the consequence of it. And there are some things that you don't do anything and things happen because that's life. And it also involves family. And that's another thing. Sad to say, family can be your enemy as well. And I'm just gonna say that's that. But I'm gonna say real quick about the show that I'll be on. It's Poetry in the IS, Poetry Festival. So it's May 21st. And it's at Carpenters Memorial United Brethren in Christ, Golden Spring. Book signing begins 3 p.m. Entry 1,200. So it's hosted by Kimo Campbell. I would tag him in case if anyone is interested in going face to face. It will also be on Zoom. You can get more information. I'll also repost the flyer, and I think it's like my first of shows for a good while. Yeah, I've been out in everything literally. Um, so it's one of those shows that I just need to get back in the groove, and I have to use my faith and I have to use my creativity to keep me sane and keep me going and keep me active. And that's what I would tell people. Like you have to find something that even when you're going through stuff, you can lean on something or lean on someone because no one can, do it alone. No one can go through this life alone. I know that might be difficult for some people because some people are just a loner, or they just have difficulty trusting people. That's like a whole new thing. Now I'll take a break and share some poetry. Kobe says, just hail up your big self. Just hail up your big. What am I saying? I read it. Just yell your big up yourself. Yeah, brother, you never write that good. Don't stop doing what you love, Antonia. Big up yourself, Kobe. Enough love and respect. You have me fumbling over here like me no for repatwa. Jesus. So I'll just take a quick break, guys, and share a poem. And I'll just talk quick about my EP. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you see when you stare at me? What do you believe? What is perceived? Am I valuable, beautiful, like diamonds and tanzanite? On the other hand, am I so rare like the orchids that my fragrance make you bow to the knees? Do kings incline my beauty? Am I an empress like Queen Esther? Is King Solomon the great knowledge of my roots? Is Haile Selassie Queen of Sheba, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Bob Marley? Makes you tremble? Does it resonate fair? Is my skin too black to be considered fair? Black, is it such a disgrace that you bleach? Are you ashamed? Are you afraid to express? Show them that the fire under which you are blazing cannot and will not be tamed. Your stagnant regime forever challenge. Oh Lord, surprise them with confidence. Never will bow to ignorance. Rise up, people of Zion. Rise up, people of greatness. Do you not know royal lineage of kings and queens? Queen Nefertiti, Nubian Ashanti Zulu Kushites, stand majestic in the face of adversity. Pyramids in Kemet of Iron roots. Do you not know who you are? Take your throne, wear your royal covering under God's suffering. Step with faith, but not with hate. Do not segregate. Uplifting should be in what you meditate. Thank you very much.
That was majestic. It's one of my poems that is on my EP, which is Black Gold, that I released recently. And I must admit, like, Black Gold is everybody's favorite. Like, I put it on TikTok and it's just blowing up right there on YouTube. Like, I share it on WhatsApp and people are just loving Majestic. Whoa. And that was like the first time that I delivered that poem, like first time read it. And I think I did a great job. Big up Terrence Thompson. He's the one who videoed it. Big up himself. It was featured at JCon Awards. Yeah. And that poem is so motivating as well in what I'm going through. So I can use it as a motivation. Others can use it as a motivation. And just quick talk about my EP and talk about the Catapult grant and stuff like that. And I just want to thank everyone for tuning in, who have been supporting me all over the years. People call me, people message me, ask me what's up. Like, I just, big love, all support, and also speak about the competition that ended the 15th. Well, not competition, nomination rather, ended the 15th. I'm not sure if I'm nominated. I assume I should be. Yeah, so we talk about that. So let's talk about the EP. And so I did an interview recently with the Real Stuff podcast with Franco and Max on it. I'm not sure when that interview will be released, so look out for that. We spoke about the EP. So Franco, my friend, he told me, he was like, all right, I'm doing a playlist. Can you send me a poem about women and or anything about Mother's Day. And I was like, So I went into my book, Black Gold. Let me take it down. So this is my book, Black Gold. And I was like, I'm not sure which poem to send. So I recorded like 4 poems. And then, I recorded them, then I sent it to him. So he kind of sparked the EP, basically. I always thought I want to do an EP, and I always never reach a studio, never do anything. And then I thought I have these 4 poems recorded. Why? What? At home. I did it like home. I didn't actually go to a studio or anything like that. So that's like my next step. Definitely when I go to a studio to do like my album and stuff. I just wanted to see what it's like. So I did the whole thing. So I recorded these 4 poems and I just had them and I was like, okay. And then the Majestic, I did it a long time, but it's also from the book. And I just thought, why not do an EP? What's so funny that each person who watches the video or see, they're like, is it something musical? Or because people are so accustomed to EP being for musicians, so I never even thought about that. I just figured it must be an EP because it's 5 poems. That's just my thought process. Until people start asking me and saying, "Whoa, a poet doing an EP." I'm like, I never really thought about it. But yes, there's instrumentals behind it. Yeah. So I took my mom's phone and I began, using Power Director, doing editing. I also use Canva for people who are wondering, you can help yourself. I'm not no professional, but I use Canva to create the cover arts. I just started dabbling. So I use Canva to create the cover arts. I use Power Director. What else did I use? I use some other apps in terms of upping the audio, and still some people are saying, some probably depends on people headphone or whatever. Some people thought it was the audio was okay, some people thought it could go more. And so my next step, if I'm doing record, I think I might use my webcam instead, because the webcam have a louder audio, I believe, which is what I'm using now. Yeah, so I'm utilizing different things, because what I'm was that I use my mic. Other people say you need to use mic, but I did use my mic with my laptop, and it sounded quite loud. And then when I transferred it to my phone, I guess it lost some sound or whatever. I don't know. Probably somebody who is more trained in this field might. I'm thinking that maybe because normally when you use a mic, it goes straight to, like when in an actual studio, and it goes straight to the system itself, and then you do your whole thing. Versus me, I do a makeshift thing. I guess that's what happened. That's why it didn't come out to plan, because it was very loud, trust me. But when I transferred it lost some audio. So I'm trying different things that I have, and that's the other thing too. You use what you have to make your stuff. If you don't have money, or you can't go to a studio, use what you have. And I'm sure people still appreciate. And then as time goes by and you build your audience, you can get all the equipment, because equipment ain't cheap. But you gotta invest. When you got a little dough, you invest. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I used Canva, and I did the editing. So I did everything that you behind the scenes. I did the editing, I did the sound, I did the mixing, stuff like that. And that's what was presented. I'm happy that people liked it, and people have their favorite. My mom's two favorite poem is Without Eve and Beautiful as a Flower. That's her favorite. Everybody keep telling me their favorite. So yeah, I'm glad people have a favorite. That's good. So yeah, that was pretty much like how Black Gold came to be. And I'm glad that so many people enjoyed it. Elizabeth Castillo, big up yourself. How are you? She's from the Philippines. She's a great poet. So great respect to her. Thank you for supporting. Hopefully one day I can interview you on my show. So tell me when you're free. She is a great poet, guys, and she has been winning awards. She's painting. I mean, she's filled with so much talent. I don't know if she can sing. Can you sing, Elizabeth? Can you sing and dance? Come on. You're adding so much things to your portfolio. I feel like you can sing and dance. So tell me what's up. So that's with Black Gold. Let me talk about Catapult now. So the Catapult grant that you guys saw me won. It's for the Caribbean, and what I understand, it was 436 nominations, and they only chose 300 artists across the region. You have to fill out a form and stuff like that. So I did the whole work. Fill out the form. You have to submit your work, and then they have judges that choose. And I'm so grateful that I was chosen, and I was able to buy food, pay light, water, and pay some other stuff. I did some other stuff with it, the money and stuff like that. So I'm very grateful. I'm full of gratitude. I appreciate. Yeah. In terms of the competition now with People of Extraordinary Talent, Black Eyes, the Spoken Word Awards, the nomination went. Unfortunately, like, it was the 15th. So I hope people knew about it and was able to nominate whoever they want. I assume I saw people nominating me, but I also think that because I won it last year, I think that's one of the rules. If you win it last year, you automatically get a nomination. So I'm putting that out there, and I'm sure they will reveal all who is nominated. And I always big up anybody who is nominated, whether or not I am nominated. I always try to give a support. If I am, obviously, I'm going to do some campaign, and if people think that my work deserves it, why not give it a vote? If you think someone else, why not? Yeah. So that's what's up with that. That's what's going on. Yeah, I didn't really plan like what I'm going to talk about today, because I'm not going to do much, because I'm just starting back. So I think I'll officially, but I have a lot of topics to talk about. I just wanted to come on here and show people my face and show that I'm still here, and I'm putting my best foot forward, and I'm getting back, and I've been away, I've been MIA, and so I'll be officially, God's willing, next week Tuesday. And yeah, and any topics you guys want me to talk about, also people who want me to interview them, definitely comment, guys. We want to interview, showcase your work. This isn't really about just me alone. It's about showcasing other people's work. Come on. Yeah, showcasing other creativity. So I'm going to take a break and share someone else's work. Cezanne, let's show her.
Who am I? I am a remnant of my ancestors, torn from my motherland by the rape of slaves, traders. Who am I? I am a watered down version of an African queen. My blood is diluted, so mixed that it's now in between. My skin is no longer its original colour, rich, dark like black gold, the colour of tar. Yet still, I have royal blood flowing through my veins. For my ancestors were kings, queens, rulers, inventors, scientists, leaders. I am the descendant of a Kemetic dynasty, and I radiate my inner divinity. Who am I? I am from a rare tribe of black people. We're called warriors, for we do not give up the fight for our freedom, stolen by Westerners. We seek to reclaim our culture, heritage, and identity, our mental strength and unity, For without these we can never be free. We use the positive parts of our history to break free from the chains of mental slavery, so we're not only physically but mentally free. We think and act for ourselves, avoiding the need to be indoctrinated by religion or negative media promoting self-hatred. We have a sense of spirituality and are not motivated by lust, worldly greed or money. We take responsibility for our children seriously, and we make a positive contribution to our community.
So now the question is, who are you? Are you from the same tribe as me?
That was Cezanne Poetess. Who am I? She's from the UK, but originally she's a Jamaican by heart. So big up yourself, Cezanne Poetess. So if you want to get featured on my program, definitely send in your MP4 to my email. It's antoniavalier@gmail.com. Yeah, definitely support. I'll be sharing some poetry. You just easy back, cool back, relax. Drink some, coffee. Some people drink some chocolate tea, whatever, and just enjoy some poetry. Let's drop one. Confronting biases. How can I be a voice of the people or for the people when I am not fully in support of the people? If I cannot relate to the street vendor that gets up early as 3 a.m. bustling to get their produce packed and loaded on the country bus to reach town to sell. If I cannot relate to the man who is pushing his hand cart to carry loaded produce, swinging like a mad ant, almost running everyone over, or the woman selling porridge and soup, every little of something. If I cannot relate to the man, Mr. Chin or Mr. Zan, and I assume their levity, personality, reality, then how can I write for the people? How can I advocate for the people? How can I understand their plight? How can I join in the fight? How will I know what's right? How can I stand for the people when the system treats them rotten and they riot? Then we class them as ghetto. How can I speak for the people when they accept and become like the system, play the game and get caught in web? How can I stand with the people when the root cause begins with us, homes, history, slavery, culture, government and governments? How can I stand when we are divided by constituencies, nuances, language, status, and class? How can I stand if I do not understand my own privilege in my space and with spaces that exist? How can we coexist in this ecosystem if I do not confront my own biases? Give thanks. As a flower, like floral arrangements, beautiful, accordance of musical colors. The way you sway got men's eyes on the highway dangling. Arts in awe, impulses uncontrolled, their souls lusty. They are bursting, erupting. As a woman is beautiful as a flower, soaring. She is a masterpiece of angelic creation. God is smiling as woman breaks her. Maybe out of sin we were banished from the Garden of Eden. Nonetheless, God never forsakes us. He knows you by name, by character, by instrumental beat of your body, heart, soul, and mind. Got men twisted, dropping headbound, just crazy in love. Women are such teasers. They are breathtaking, enchanting like fountain of waterfalls, dripping deliciously like fresh fruits. Women, what can I say? Just amazing and beautiful. Thank you, Antonia Valer. That was Beautiful as a Flower by me, and I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, I won't be long. I'm just here to hail up, send good blessings, greetings to everyone across the world who's supporting my page, and just know that I'm here. I'm praying. I'm keeping up, and I officially will be on next week Tuesday. It's 11 a.m. Jamaican time. I don't know what time that is in your parts of the world, but there's so much going on, and I'm just giving God thanks, and I'm just pushing on, and I can only encourage people to be patient with themselves. Um, just be patient with their situation and really put in the best foot forward. And if you have to cry and if you have to mourn, let all your emotions out, because that is the only way that you can be relieved, the only way you can get over your issues. Like worrying, like people always say don't worry, but I actually say would, worry, because anything you hear, it's a natural reaction to worry. Just don't worry too long, but allow it the process. That's what I believe. So if you gotta worry, you worry. Go through the old stages, of worrying and grieving and picking yourself up. And support is very important. Like if you have support system, or you have people you can reach out to, people you can pray with, someone who you can talk to with, if there's agency, depends on your situation, probably you can reach different agencies. There's still good churches about, people there's still good people about that you can talk to on various issues. And I just want to say big up to everybody who have been reaching out, who have been sending love and support. People have been calling to see if I'm okay. Others have prayed for me. Big up Sister Rob. um she has been praying for my family. Bishop Million and his wife. There's so many people. Max on it. There are so many people that have been reaching out and giving me support. After Christ, she's always checking in, always finding out if I'm okay and stuff like that. Yeah, just great love and peace and unity. I say I won't stay long, man. Next week, God's willing, Tuesday, I will officially be on and discuss various topics. I'll be discussing football. I am a big football fan, enthusiast. I'll be talking about Jamaican football to be exact. Yeah, you don't want to miss that. That's just my opinion, guys. So yeah, respect. I'll share one more poem. Let me see which one. I don't even know which one I want to share. Let's share this one. This one is titled Woman. Woman of every kind, when your heart's broken, when you break hearts, where you turn, where you're from, what is your name? Fragile like the flower, precious like the jewelry you wear. Men in your ears, men are treasures, babies are yours. Badango woman, woman of every kind. Many Eves to deceive, many Adams will fall. They all will detest. Woman brave, woman scared, woman bold and black, woman bold and white, woman bold and Asian. What we got? Woman got it all. Love and peace, God, man, and children. Thank you very much.
I'm Tanya Valier, and that was Woman.
So I will end it here. I just want to tell everyone to have a God bless day. Please be safe. More life, more health, more prosperity, more unity, and more love. And big up everybody. Peace.